Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to another Pick a Card reading with your bruddaZen. And in this one, we're going to be asking what belief is asking to be transformed. So you're going to have a choice between 3 different options. Of course, as always, you can choose from as many of them as you want. Timestamps for everything are listed in the description box below, including all of the cards I use in the reading. So if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. So we are going to jump into number 1, but as I said, if you want to leap ahead, just click on the timestamp down below. If you chose pile number 1, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling a card from the Reawakening the Soul deck here. And this is going to tell us the subject of which we are looking to transform that belief. All right, so for pile number 1, where would we like to start? All right, they do want that one right there. And we have abundance. Well, there we go. How perfect is that, right? So we do have some beliefs around abundance that we want to transform. Put that right there. And let's see what beautiful message comes in around abundance for you. So this is about accumulate the wealth of wisdom acquired through God realization. There is a quote here from the Paramahansa Yogananda, which says, "He is wisest who seeks God. He is the most successful who has found God." Of course, God can be creator, source, mother and father, both things, whatever you believe your higher power to be. And it says abundance is measured by the extent to which your inner peace and mental control enable you to be happy in all circumstances. Bring peace into every moment of your life and you will find true wealth. Seek to remember the presence of the Creator within you. And from this opulent space, you will discover and express your true nature as a divine being. Divine abundance is the greatest goal. If you have the Creator, you have everything. Share your divine gifts with the world and give your very best. Your generosity will come back to you. Beautiful. It has 3 questions or statements that you can contemplate. They're called introspection. The first one says, what does abundance mean to me? Number 2, how can I feel more abundant? And number 3, how can I allow myself to feel that I am a success exactly as I am in this moment? Wow. And the affirmation for that is, I am one with spirit. I am abundant. How perfect. So definitely it's this belief around what abundance is and the viewpoint we have. You know, we do have this belief, all these beliefs that we have around abundance that are fed into our brain growing up of all the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos, the musts. And so those are the beliefs that are coming up and being brought towards you during this time for you to understand what is it that abundance truly means to me, and outside of all that opinion of the outside world, right? We're also going to pull from the Magic of You Oracle and see what they want to add in here for you. All right, so what else for those that chose pile number 1? Okay, actually you do get 2. So we will allow it. And you have Naz, which says, feel loved and proud. I'm sorry for the glare there. These are very glossy, very reflective. So we'll put that one right here. And then you also have Opulence, card number 21. It's time to lead. All right, so put that right there. And let's see here. So this was 19. So you have 19 and 21. 19, 20, 21. That's not 20, but it seems like it's on either side. So the feel loved and proud. It says this card represents the pride you feel from being loved. No matter what, you are cherished and essential. You will always be loved by the universe, by the God, goddess of your understanding, and by creation. You are loved. The maiden holds the bird, its head raised in confident pride, in a crystal nest, her loving hands neither grasping nor yielding, a perfect balance of nourishing freedom. And the rich hues of blue in her gown suffice and anchor the energy of love in a deep sense of unconditional support. Whatever happens in the day-to-day ebb and flow of physical existence, by virtue of your birth, you are loved, you are supported, you are wanted. You are part of the universal expression of life, its greatest accomplishment, its greatest pride, its greatest joy. Feel proud of the fact that you are you, a living miracle, and sing your song. Wow. How beautiful. Abundance, truly what we are seeking in the outside world is so much recognition, so many long list of conditional love laws that are, we're looking for this abundance to define us, to tell us that we are loved. And here we are being reminded that when we connect to the Creator, when we connect to that, we know that we have everything we need inside of us. We don't have no need of external validation. We have all the love right there, deep inside our own hearts. So I love that. And then opulence here, card number 21, is about it's a time to lead. And it says, there is great wisdom in going with life's flow and choosing battles, conflicts, and accepting change wisely and peacefully. There's also a time to assert your authority and trust your wisdom and leadership skills. People and situations are now looking to you for guidance. So wear your success and assets proudly. They are well earned. It's time to be a light so that others may follow. The girl of opulence wears the lavish gold crown of leadership. It emits a radiant glow and signifies spiritual enlightenment as well as earthly accomplishment. Being in an exalted position gives you the opportunity to be a wise leader and help others, much like happiness is only real when shared, and being exalted only meaningful when it helps others. So this did talk about being of service to others. I like the message too, that you can be both spiritual and abundant. A lot of times we have these beliefs that if you're going to be spiritual, it means you have to be a pauper and be poor and not have a whole lot. But there is this reassigning of what abundance is, letting go of what the attachment to abundance is, the way that you're seeking to validate or define yourself by abundance. But by connecting, remembering who you really are, allows you to see that just because you are this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love, that you deserve abundance. There's nothing you have to do to gain it or earn it. Really, you just have to remove the blocks that you've created between you and abundance, and then you allow yourself to flow. So getting into the energetic blocks toward abundance is a key here. So I do like those. And then we're also going to pull here from the Wild Mystic Oracle. Let's see what they want to add in here for you, and then we'll pull some tarot. All right, so what else for pile one, please? All right, you do get 2 of these as well. And your first one here is deal. So deal the deal. We'll put that over here. And then the other one you have is patience. No, not patience. So we'll put that over here. Maybe. There we go. All right. And then let's take a look and see what what comes in for these here. So the crocodile patience Of course, this represents patience and consideration. Crocodiles are ambush predators, and their strategy involves waiting and educated prediction. They observe the habits of their prey, monitor watering holes, and strike only when ready. So this card is a symbol of careful judgment and deliberation. It urges caution, warns against impulsive decisions, and advises you to weigh your options. The presence of the crocodile in your reading might also indicate that there is no easy answer to your question, or that whatever you are deliberating will be a complex decision. Associated with water serpents and sea monsters, the mythical crocodile has a fearful reputation. Crocodiles have been revered by many cultures the world over, from the ancient Egyptians, god Sobek, to the crocodile guardian of the Goan people of Aldulshem, and I probably murdered all those names, so my apologies. Their prehistoric appearance and slow predatory style, leading to explosive and devastating attacks, makes them similar to the shark in many ways. In Indonesia, popular myth sees the shark and crocodile battle each other, with the shark taking control of the water and the crocodile the land. So we can also, look into the shark mythology, but the crocodile may be seen as the earth equivalent to the shark's watery, intangible fear. The crocodile is more definite and corporal problem than can be solved, rather than one of the mind. So the shadow reading for this is, while the hunting crocodile seems placid and still on the surface of the water, this patient predator bides its time before ultimately attacking. So the shadow reading of the crocodile card may caution you not to become stagnant due to indecision. Sometimes decisive action must be taken to seize your prey or your dream, right? It may also be read as guidance not to push someone's patience too far. So this is earth and water energy here, and I feel like when we're looking at regarding abundance, that this is biding your time, allowing your time, the timing for things to unfold, but also understand the illusion of the fears that you had on whatever is keeping you from moving forward as well. So, the ancient feeling of this is that there are things that are passed down from generation to generation to generation. And, we keep those blocks to abundance that get passed down, from generation to generation. So I do like that for you. And then let's take a look here, and we will get to the other one, which is the goat, which is about the deal, right? So this represents a pledge or a contract. And in Greek mythology, the goat is associated with the god Pan, who is, in his essence, nature untamed. So this god was later inverted by Christian mythology to symbolize the devil, and consequently much lore regarding to the goat is swept up in the themes of evil, devilry, and deception. But the goat was often associated with witchcraft and regarded as a witch's familiar, with some believing that the goat was the devil himself who came to make a pact with a fledgling witch. But this card is a pact or a promise to be made. It is a sign of bondage to a person, in an institution, or a cause. The devil card in the major arcana of the tarot, which we'll look at next, is the representation of our shadow, of things being brought to our face, to have them removed, to have our thoughts and beliefs challenged. This is very perfect for this too. The goat is also in its Capricorn energy, just in case, but the goat is highly adaptive and resilient. Goats are excellent climbers and browsing grazers, making them hardy animals. They're agile in difficult terrain and able to surmount great natural obstacles. The deal card may symbolize a dependable contract, able to withstand significant changes and challenges. This card can be emblematic of a partnership, a marriage, or a union which has seen tough times but always manages to overcome difficulties. And it says here, the card may also represent those born under the Western zodiac sign of Capricorn. So that Capricorn Saturn energy is one that challenges us to look at our beliefs and mindsets. Like this one's talking about ancestry, that we have these beliefs that are passed down and regurgitated over from generation to generation. This has us challenge those beliefs, those blocks to abundance. So the shadow reading of the deal card indicates the God of the old world rather than the devil of the new. It is unbridled nature and spirit which cannot be tied down to material promise. The shadow reading of this card is chains broken, ridding oneself of an undesirable contract or freeing yourself from bondage. So, having all these beliefs and mindsets about what abundance should be, supposed to be, need to be, has to be, it would represent like trying to live a dream that was given to you instead of your own dream. So if you wake up in the morning going, oh God, I got to go live my, or my dream because it has to bring me this abundance, and it feels like it said chains, that's not your dream, that's someone else's that's coming in. We're also going to use the tarot here. This is the Book of the Dead tarot here, which I really like, which is, I think, Las Muertas. So it's a new deck. Las Muertas, has skulls and stuff on here, represents remembering those who have passed, remembering the wisdom and the connection we have to the spirit world. So even though there's skeletons and stuff, it's really significant for it. So let's take a look here and see what else. What else do you have? Oh, right. Okay, all of those. All right. They do want those, so we will, of course, take these in here. All right, how perfect. So it'll line up across here. We'll just start over here and organize as we go. So you do have the King of Swords coming in here. Swords are our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our attitudes, our expectations. The King of Swords, he holds the sword, the Ace of Swords in his hands. And what that does is, one, it allows him to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm, while at the same time, yes, cutting away the small t truths, those beliefs that no longer serve us around abundance. So this is a time to question, why do you believe, why you believe around what abundance means, whether it's home or property, money, a relationship, a certain type of job, all of that, all goes back to these beliefs that we had. So there is that clarification that's coming in here. Oh my gosh. And then, well, here's the devil card. So definitely the reiteration of this is absolutely here, that it is the questioning of all those thoughts and those beliefs, those things that chain us, the things that make us feel like we're in a cage and that we're unable to move beyond it. The shadow does things that they bring it to us not subtly either. So with this coming into your life, you either have recently, are currently, or will be having all these situations that just are brought to your face that you cannot shake. And it would be like 5 different people in your life going through the same thing, or you interacting with 5 different people in the exact same way. And you're like, oh my gosh, well, what is going on? You're like, oh, because it's not subtle. So definitely all these are bringing in that information there for you. And then you have the 10 of Cups. What a beautiful transformational card. 10 of Cups, 10 is endings and new beginnings, but the 10 of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. So there is this nudge here of getting out of our mind and trusting our heart more in what abundance means, because the mind will have a long list of things that we have to check box off to say that, okay, now you can feel abundant. But we could... like they always say, like the grass is greener on the other side, right? So if you grew up in a very abundant family, but you didn't get emotional connection, abundance for you is having emotional connection, right? But if you grew up in a family that had a lot of emotional connection, but you really felt like you were poor, that you didn't get a lot of, the brand new tennis shoes, and you had to wear hand-me-downs and all this, then abundance might be pushed out to there. And so it's saying that really looking into what your abundance is comes down to emotional understanding of things too throughout this. And then you have the 10 of Swords. So two tens in a row, which does show a significant change here, a significant, moving away from old things and moving into new ways of feeling and thinking. Swords, again, thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that you just were growing sick and tired of, feeling sick and tired of trying to live up to everyone else's opinions, everyone else's dreams and supposed to be's and should be's, right? So there definitely is this beautiful transformation that's happening here throughout this process. So I'm liking it. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, and here you go. You have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups could mean two things. It could mean, for some of you, if it was emotional that you're seeking, the Two of Cups represents the coming in of a significant loving relationship. And that doesn't necessarily mean romantic. It could mean best friend. It could mean family member, becoming reacquainted with them. Whatever it may be, it does represent that for some of you. It is a general reading. But the Two of Cups also brings in a strong power of emotional choice that you get to choose how you feel as you move through something. So every moment is a choice, like it was talking about fears here, right? Every moment is a choice between the fear of losing conditional love and unconditional love. So there is an amazing empowerment that's coming in here, choosing fear and living old dreams and being restricted by old beliefs around abundance, or moving in to this more freedom, this more open of what abundance is, and choosing it for yourself. And then your final card is going to be the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. And it's a great card because the Queen of Wands not only rules over fire, but she's also given water, which allows her to connect to the spirit realm, connect to her heart in determining what she wants to do and where she wants to go. She really focuses in her Ace of Wands that she has on where does she want to invest energy, what does she want to grow in life. She is known for being someone who can really super focus and get things done because she has the fire within her to do it, this empowerment, knowing that she is going to grow whatever her dream is, but also that connection to the spirit world allows her to not be afraid. She's the only one. She usually has a black cat on her in the standard tarot, and all the other royalty, the page, the knight, and the king, they all have a salamander to protect them from risk. But she doesn't feel like she needs protection from risk because she has this connection with the upper realm where she trusts her gut and her instinct, where when she goes, what's the next step towards, like in this example, my abundance, left or right, she just dials up the upper realm who has this, eye in the sky view, and says, take a right, that's for your highest experience. And she does that because they have built up this trusting relationship with the higher realm. So I really like this for you, Pi 1, because you are going to be moving beyond these blocks towards abundance. And so you are ready to surrender and transform these beliefs you've had around what abundance means for you and for others in the world. And you're about to really go through this transformation. I mean, talk about keying in on transformation. Not only do you have butterflies and moths here, but the 10, the endings, and the new beginnings, letting go of these old ways of thinking. So I love this for you. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, a couple things you can do. Number one, you can give this video a little thumbs up up by clicking the like button. That does tell me and YouTube that you're enjoying the content here, and it encourages me to do more. It also encourages YouTube to share the videos with other people as well. In addition to that, you can also click the subscribe button down below. That gives you access to the notification bell. When you go in there, there is an option for all, which does two things. One, it'll notify you immediately when I post new videos, but two, it also tells you when I'm going to go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. In addition to all of that, it also helps spread the Zen love, and it helps the channel grow. When you like or share one of the videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing all of that encourages YouTube to automatically share my videos as recommended videos for everyone else as well. So if you're inspired to do any of those things, please know I am ever so grateful for that. And then these are also general readings if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life. I do offer personal readings, and you can check out the pricing and how to do that all in the description box of the video down below. All right, pile one, as you go through this beautiful transformation around abundance, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon. But in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. If you chose pile number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Reawakening the Soul to see what area of your life a belief is asking to be transformed. So let's give this a little shuffle. And let's see where we want to start here. So for those that chose pile number 2, what area? All right, this is the one right here. And we have, Earth, North, and Below. So interesting. Some grounding energy, and we'll just put that down here. And let's take a look. I believe these are at the back, maybe. Yes. So let's find Earth. So Earth is the inner wisdom of truth found in the depth of silence. There's a quote here from Khalil Gibran. I probably murdered their name. It says, "And forget not that the earth delights to feel your bare feet, and the winds long to play with your hair." I like it. And it says, "O spirit keepers of the north, I look to the nighttime sky, the element of earth, the place of sleeping and dreaming, solitude and spiritual introspection. Here in the direction of the north, I enter into deep inner reflection and meditation to receive guidance and wisdom. In my silence, I feel my connection with spirit as I commune with unseen worlds. I breathe deeply and relax because here in the north, I am not in any rush. I have all the space and time to stop and contemplate and look at my journey thus far. I bask in this stillness and I fully embrace my visions that are gestating in this deep sacred space. I receive clarity about my deepest dreams and desires as I recharge my soul and merge with the wisdom of spirit. I thank you, Mother Earth, for you are beautiful, spontaneous, and ever-changing. You are adaptable, flexible, and stable, and I connect with you for strength and support. O Spirit of Mother Earth, I ask you for wisdom and blessings, and I call upon you for inspiration and creativity. You support me each day as you welcome my roots deep into your heart. Your earthly body temple envelops me like a nurturing womb. I am connected to your inner liquid core as well as to your outer solid core. In essence, we are one. Beautiful. These do have 3 questions that are like introspection questions, so whatever resonate for you. Number 1, do I spend enough time in solitude to receive guidance and wisdom? Number 2, how can I spend more time connecting to the earth energy to feel more grounded and centered? And number 3, am I willing to learn how to completely stop my mind and connect more deeply with spirit? The affirmation for the card, I receive support and connection from the element of earth. Very nurturing mother energy here. And I'm really feeling like the belief that's asking to be transformed has to do with worthiness. It has to do with the blocks that we have with connecting with the nurturing side of the divine. Getting in connection with the divine feminine side, whether we're male or female or how we identify, we all have divine masculine, divine feminine, but there is this groundingness, these blocks that we have, this thinking we have about our worthiness and about that this can maybe appear weak, it could appear vulnerable, and, it's very much fought against, like for many societies, the masculine side, people are, no, you can't embrace your divine feminine side. You need to be strong and unfeeling and blah, 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 blah. And it even rolls over into the divine feminine side. There's like extremes, right? There's those that say, the divine feminine should be totally, immersed in it. And others know that you need to do both. You need to have the divine masculine and kind of that focus on there. So I really love this grounding energy that's coming in. We'll get more information here too, as we go through some more oracle. And we're going to pull here next, if I can get the cards, there we go, from the Magic of You oracle. And we're just going to pull a couple of cards from here. See what else they have to add in here around this embracing the divine feminine, the worthiness of receiving the nurturing from that side of the creator, the mother and father of all things. So we'll start with this one here first, and we have compassion for others. So here's card 34. So that's definitely this connection into that. So let's take a look at that one first and see what message this brings in. So this is Ubuntu. I'm probably murdering that too. Says, what if you were solely defined by your compassion for others and the kindness you extended? How would your life look? Wow. How would you conduct yourself if Ubuntu, which stands for humanity, was solely what you were noted for? Consider how your benevolence can extend to other species and creatures. This is a time to empathize with others' journeys and put yourself in their shoes, for better or for worse. The girl here pierces her own eye with the leaf, and in doing so opens the window to her soul and learns from the challenges and gifts of others' journeys. She is peaceful and reflective. There is no pain, only greater understanding and greater wisdom. Now is the time to notice others' struggles and help them. Listening with compassion and patience can ease the suffering of another person. Be defined by your willingness to put others' needs before your own, just as you would appreciate they might do in your times of need. Wow. So definitely compassion is that's the comforter, side of the creator. There's the divine masculine, which is the power, the movement, but the compassionate, nurturing side of mother is here. And so there's these thoughts and these beliefs that keep us from embracing and allowing this compassion, allowing this side. So we'll continue here. The other one we have here is tangibility. Make your dreams real. Card number 32. And I do like that one for this too. Scooch that in there because this definitely has this, in here it mentioned, what is your dream? What is it? This can be like Mother Nature, Mother Nurture too. It's reminding me a lot of the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress card in the Major Arcana, which is about giving yourself this compassion first, because you can only love others to the extent you love yourself. You can only receive love from others to the extent you love yourself. So I feel a lot in here about this connection to that side of you, allowing yourself to fill up with it and then have it overflow out to the world. Because our dream really is, how do we uniquely want to share this unconditional love within us with the world? We're told a bunch of other dreams of money and reputation and levels of getting into a job or partnership or money, abundance, our own looks, all that stuff, right? But the true dream we have, our high heart dream, is how we want to share this unconditional love with the world. We fill up with it first, and then it overflows out. So tangibility, make your dreams real. Is your head in the clouds? Are you feeling floaty and ephemeral? Lofty states of being are best appreciated when we are grounded. Earth's animals are our teachers, and when we float in life so long that we feel directionless or confused, they show us the way to practical action in the physical plane. I love this because this is the spirit of the North. And when we look at life, you often hear it mentioned in different areas of life that, the North, true North, you choose your dream, your true dream, that becomes your north, your true north on your compass that allows you to always stay in the direction of your dreams, finding the things that aren't, you allow them to fall away, right? So I love that. The directionless, and here you're given a direction of north, your true north. Not what everyone else is telling you, but your true north. And it also goes on to say, animals live authentic lives and do not claim to be anything other than what they are. Consider the qualities of different animals. What are you drawn to in this current moment? The lesson you need and the best action to take lies in the connection you recognize. The unconditional love and joy of a dog. The shedding skin of a rebirthing snake, the sensuous purring of a cat, the chrysalis transformation of a butterfly. This is what we're talking about, beliefs being transformed. To find the answers you seek, it's time for animal connection and communion. The girl of tangibility comes to know her dreams are possible as the bird alights on her crown and butterflies kiss her shoulders. The clouds of illusion part, and she can see her dreams made real by communing with her animal companions. How perfect. And I was talking about Mother Nature, Mother Nurture with this too. Getting out in nature as much as you can really helps you gain clarity around your life, your dreams, etc. too. We're also going to pull from the Wild Mystic Oracle, and we'll see what animal, because these are animals. We'll see which ones are you're calling into with this for additional guidance. So what else for those that chose pile number 2? Okay, here we go. Boom, boom. We'll get up the little book here. And the first animal you have here is the ant. Collaborate. So beautiful. We'll put that over here. Let's see what the ant brings in. There we go. So collaborate. So this card invokes themes of teamwork and collaboration. Many creatures work in harmony with one another to achieve their goals, be it the gathering of food, protecting themselves, or creating a home. And this card may be telling you to accept help from others or encouraging you to ask for help when it's needed. You do not have to follow your path alone. The ant is an exceptional worker who labors in collaboration with a great many others of their kind. Together, ants create intricate nests and solve problems with feats of insect engineering. They create bridges or ladders from their own entwined bodies to pass obstacles. So this card encourages you to work alongside others to achieve your aims or overcome your obstacles. The alchemical symbol for tin is pictured above the ant's form. And tin has been used in many alloys, from bronze to pewter, and serves as a protective plating for steel against rust. Much like the ant, it is a strong collaborative force. And this card reminds you that there is strength in numbers, and that in surrounding yourself with like-minded people, you may achieve great things. In the shadow element of this, and this element is earth, by the way, of this card. I love it. From Aesop's fables of the ant and the grasshopper to the Christian Bible, the ant is considered a forward planner who prepares for the future. The shadow reading of this card may therefore be a sign to prepare yourself for a change of circumstance. Yeah, definitely. I feel like you are, as you get rooted in this and you allow yourself to have this compassion, you allow yourself to live your dream. One thing that stepped up here and came forward in here is that a lot of your fears, or a lot of the beliefs that you have is, well, I have to sacrifice myself for everyone else's dreams. I like that it talked about being of service a little bit, but it is about giving yourself compassion first. And if you have other responsibilities, I understand, if you have a partner or children or whatever it may be, taking care of your parents, when you are looking at living your dream, a lot of our beliefs will limit us, going, oh, it's not possible. I have to wait till my children are at college, wait until my parents have passed, wait until, my partner has their dream, then it'll be time for mine. Now's the time to nurture yourself and speak up and go, you know what? I want to live this as my dream and I want to live it. How can we make it happen with everyone else's dreams? And you'll be surprised when you collaborate how beautiful that unfolds. Also, it talks about here, your dream, you might not have to restart everything for your dream from scratch. There might be groups of people that are already have a foundation created that you can join that will allow you to leap into your dream rather than feeling like you have to build it from the ground up, right? So I love all this information here for you, and we'll see what else we've got here. And we've got the bear with reveal, or is that a badger? We'll see here. It's either a bear or a badger. We'll see which one it is. They both begin with a B, so they should be close to one another, right? No, that's not the bear. Oh, did I pass the badger? Yeah, yeah, that is a badger. So this card represents revelation and uncovering hidden truths. And as creatures burrow deep into the earth, they seek to reveal food, warmth, solitude, or protection. Burrowing creatures have long been associated with treasure hunting or delving for secrets. And the earth is also the final resting place for many creatures, including humans, and delving underground may also be associated with revelations about life and death. So this card urges you to dig deeper and find the answers you seek, right? Your dream. Badgers dig deep within the earth to create large setts, S-E-T-T-S, to house themselves. Badger setts sometimes damage or destroy building foundations, farmlands, and riverbanks. They can alter the course of hedgerows and boundary lines. So this card may be seen as a stubborn and relentless determination to dig, a headstrong hunt for the truth in the darkness without thought for the disruption such unearthed truth might cause. So exactly what we were talking about. Living your dream, it might disrupt everyone else going, well, we liked it when you were sacrificing yourself for our dream. Yeah, who wouldn't, right? But this is a time for that. And by the way, this is also the element of earth. So 2 cards with elements of earth for the earth element card. I love it. Now, the shadow part of this is while badgers live in small families or clans and are not solitary animals, again, collaborating, They are often observed working for themselves rather than cooperating with others in their set. They do not tend to display support for each other when foraging or raising young. In extreme circumstances, they do not even warn other badgers of danger, preferring to look after themselves. So the card may be interpreted as a selfish individual. However, it might also be viewed as independence, shyness, or introversion. I like this energy coming in here, though, especially with this Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. I feel like one of the beliefs to be transformed is this belief around, well, that's selfish. I don't want to be thought of as a selfish person. But the greatest gift you can give the world is a healthy, full, overflowing you. When you're sacrificing yourself for everyone else, not living your dream, then you can have bitterness and resentment rather than this beautiful, overflowing, unconditional love as you fill up and let it flow out. So I like it. All right. And then we're going to pull some tarot here for your final messages. And we're going to pull from the Book of the Dead, the Las Muertas tarot. And even though there's like skulls and everything on here, what it represents is the connection to those who have passed, to those that are on the other side, our ancestors, loved ones, all those beings on the other side, what wisdom that they can bring us here. All right, so for those that chose pile 2, what else would you like them to know, please? Okay. Let's see, how many do we have here? I feel like there's a couple more. Okay, yeah, evidently so. Okay. That should be it, yeah. Okay. So put those over there, and those in there, and these here, and we'll start with this one here. And you've got the Queen of Swords. So swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And the Queen of Swords is a beautiful balance between heart and mind, because she rolls over the suit of air, which is the thoughts. But all the queens in the minor arcana are also given water, which is the emotions, a connection to the heart. So I feel like with her coming in here, I mean, definitely there's this divine feminine energy that's very present, and it's about you balancing all the thoughts of the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos of the world, but connecting with your heart, digging deep like the badger does to find out what your dream is in your heart, because your heart wants to sing. It wants a seat at the table in determining what you do and where you head in your life. Yeah, and you have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is this change of belief and mindset. Pentacles is the outside world, and so it's about abundance. It's about your sustenance. The number 5, this is a great transformation that does move things in the outside world, your belief around things, and some fears. So some of these thoughts that need to be transformed around all of this are that it's humankind, mankind, that brings us our sustenance, what we need in each moment. This is about building trust with the Creator when you realize that it's not humans that bring us what we need in each moment, but it's Source, Mother and Father of all things, whatever you believe your higher power to be. Humans, yeah, when they go into fear, they will withdraw. They'll go into that selfish mode that we are told not to do, right? But we go into fight or flight, and we go into that survival mode. We pull back all support from everyone. That's what this is like, a belief around lack and feelings of abandonment and being left behind, being left out in the cold. But it transforms, it changes when we realize that it's not that mankind that will leave us in the dust for their own safety. Like, as they say, you don't have to be the fastest person running away from a bear, just faster than the next person. That's the survival instinct that kicks in. But the Creator, all the beautiful, compassionate Mother and Father of all things in the spiritual world love us unconditionally. They have endless resources. They will never pull back their support from us. They will make sure we have what we need in each and every second of every moment. And we have had that right, or we wouldn't be here right now watching this video. So we have had everything we needed in each moment. We always will. Maybe not everything our ego wants. Maybe not all future moments what needs so that we feel secure. But we build this trust with Creator and Source that they're always going to bring us at the very minimum what we need in each moment. But truth be told, they love us so much, they always give us more. But there's this solidity that one of the fears in stepping forward in your dreams is that you wouldn't have enough, and you need to make sure that. But there is this change that happens as you look into that. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so new way of looking at things in the outside world, new ways of looking at your worth in relationship to the outside world, and definitely new opportunities that are coming in the outside world. So as this thoughts change, it does allow the blocks to be moved to where you're able to move forward in your dream. Yeah, and here's the 10 of Cups. A very transformational, here's the butterfly. So the beliefs are being transformed, and the cups are the emotions like we talked about. So the 10 of Cups is this ending and this new beginning, the transformation of these emotions that you feel around all of this, self-sacrifice for others, and maybe even some with this Page of Pentacles, with that changing of your relation of your worth to the outside world, you are becoming more grounded in your worthiness to be able to live your dream and to allow yourself this opportunity as well. Yeah, and you have the Hanged Man. Hanged Man, another very transformational type of energy. It does represent seeing things from a higher perspective. I usually saw it as someone hanging upside down from a tree by one leg is what it normally is, which very much looks like a cocoon, that it's a butterfly hanging upside down, or the caterpillar hanging upside down, building the cocoon, transforming into something differently, life transforming into something new. It does represent kind of patience, things slowly unfolding. Let me take a look here, because this will determine it too here. Yeah. So you have the 5 of Cups, which the 5 of Cups is a change of direction. Again, another 5. So I feel like you have been, the combination of these two cards, it's about that you've been having your life on hold long enough, and you are now ready for this transformation, for this ending and this new beginning, for things to unfold here. So you definitely have this movement, this old ways of thinking, feeling like what you wanted to feel. The 5 of Cups is basically gives us permission to feel those fearful emotions. It tells us we came here on purpose to feel what it might feel like to be self-sacrificial and feel unworthy and feel disappointed and feel resentful, all those delicious emotions related to that. But it also gives you, those usually has 3 cups that are spilt, which are those cups. And then it has the 2 other cups, which is the power of emotional choice, that you get to choose what emotion you want to feel in any situation. So if you fear failure, just know that you're the one that gets to choose the emotion. Yeah, like we talked about with the Queen of Swords, we have all these opinions from the past of people saying, when this happens, this is how you are supposed to feel about it. They also tell you this is how you're supposed to think about it and where you're supposed to put your energy, but all of those are your choice and you get to choose that. So there is this beautiful empowerment, this change that's coming about in your life here. And I love the working with others, working, your dream with others, working out the details of mutual responsibilities with others that have been holding you back, but a great amount of changing of how you're approaching this, your worth, the possibilities, the fear and the emotions that you've had around it. But I love the grounding that's coming in, really understanding who you are and what you're wanting to do, and this jump and leap forward. The time of waiting is definitely over, and it's time for forward movement towards your dreams. Filling up with this beautiful compassion for yourself. Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, get out in nature if you can, get away from it all, and you'll get a ton of clarity through all this too. So I love this for you, Pile 2. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, a couple of things you can do. One is you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That just tells me you're enjoying the content, but also tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content, and it'll share these videos with other people as well. Something else you can do is click the subscribe button. It gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select that, two things happen. One, you'll be notified immediately when new videos are posted. Two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. And also it helps spread the Zen love, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful Pile 2, as you, I just love this for you. Fill up with this beautiful compassion, this love, and allow it to fill you up and overflow out to the world, and you step forward to live your dream. Please know that every second of every day of your life that you truly are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So have an amazing adventure. I'm sure we'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. If you chose pile number 3, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off here pulling a card from the Reawakening the Soul, just to see the area where this belief is asking to be transformed. So let me just give a quick shuffle here and we'll see where they want to start. All right, so for pile number 3, please. All right, they do want that one right there. And you've got vision. Beautiful, beautiful card there. We're just going to put that down here. And let's see what beautiful message comes in here for you. So this card is about clearly see what you wish to create. It does have a little saying here, or a quote from Robert Collier that says, vision. It reaches beyond the thing that is into the conception of what can be. Imagination gives you the picture. Vision gives you the impulse to make the picture your own. Ooh. So it says, I am Spirit Hawk. I have arrived to wake you up. It's time for you to hear, to see, to understand the silent messages hidden within your soul. I have come to invigorate you to reach your highest potential, to encourage you to develop your spiritual awareness and connect with your higher self. Your personal growth will open the secret door of intuition so that you can spread your wings and soar. What if you were to live every moment of your life guided by the burning passions of your heart, following each step by sensing the mysteries of your existence? Your soul is inwardly crying, I have a message for you. Please listen. Don't bury me any longer, for I am the vessel embracing your dreams. Your heart silently aches with the pain of hidden desires, longing to be born. Unleash the energy to set your soul free, and the tears of suffering shall dry. Reach to the heavens and extract wisdom to bring forth your dreams here on earth. Open your heart and release the passions containing the seeds of your unique essence, your voice, your creativity, your gifts, your dreams. It is time to make your vision a reality. The world is awaiting for you, capital Y-O-U, exclamation. These do have some introspection questions, and there are 5. They're short ones. So number 1, what is my vision in life? Number 2, am I focused on my goals and dreams? Number 3, what do I want to achieve? Number 4, how can I become more spiritually aware? And number 5, am I working towards my creative life purpose? Interesting. And the affirmation for the card says, vision expands my horizons. The more I dream, the more I can achieve. I like that. If you were torn between reading number 2 and this reading number 3, check out reading number 2. It also has to do around not abundance, like living your dream, not sacrificing yourself. But we'll see how different this one is. I imagine this is going to have a little different of a twist on it, but we shall see, because it is about allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to step forward towards your dream. And we're going to look at the Magic of You Oracle and see what else they'd like to add in here for you. So what else for those that chose pile number 3? All right, so these are the 2 for you. And we'll start off with the first card, which is Avanwa, make peace with your past. Card number 1. So we'll put that right here. And let's see what that brings in first. It says, the rower sitting in her boat can only see from where she has come as she surges forward. Oh, that's right, because they're always focusing on the past, right? When they're rowing. When Avanwa presents, it is time to gain perspective and an understanding of the role your past has played in the direction that you're heading today. Are you able to appreciate the beauty of where you've come from and let that guide you into the future? Or are you focused on problems, mistakes, and disappointments and letting them forge your direction? As you strike out in the pursuit of more, Avanwa reminds you to contemplate that more will never be meaningful and fulfilling until you truly embrace and unconditionally appreciate where you've come from in all its purifying pain and gentle glory. This is a healing card. It's time to make peace with your past. The girl in Avanwa emerges from her journey along a dark, stormy sea. Her hair still burying the waves she rode as she was guided into this moment by her past. She trusts her gut. The tree of her life grows from her core experiences. Radiant and brave, she confidently faces an unknown future by anchoring herself in the present moment. In doing so, she embraces her life's journey without judgment. She does not regret the past, nor fear its weight or legacy. She's learned to see it for what it is, essential for her growth, essential for her dream, her vision. As you face your challenges today, embrace your past. Climb high, be brave, and be bold. Unconditionally, the past lifts you up. The tree of life is yours to climb. Trust it. I like it. So yeah, definitely there is this, one of the thoughts, the beliefs that changing is this belief around fear and failure and, that just because this is what other people said and this is what it felt like and blah, 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 that this has been blocking you stepping forward in your vision. Maybe a little bit of, I don't want to try anything that I'm not absolutely sure I'm going to be 100% sure that I'm going to be 100% successful because of the past. It's becoming no regrets of the past, realizing it's learned. I think it is Thomas Edison. It's one of the big inventors that's well known, that people would say, oh, you failed 1,000 times trying to create a light bulb or whatever it was. And he was like, no, I successfully found 1,000 ways that it didn't work, which led me to find the one that it did. And that's the changing of the energy that I'm feeling here. So what else we have here? You have effervescence, cultivate love. Card number 5. I'll put that right here. And let's see what this brings in for you. So love is budding, blooming, and blossoming around you. The energy of new love helps all things grow, not just relationships. The potential for love is limitless right now. All blocks and obstacles are lifting, and the way ahead is clear. Be confident, optimistic, and joyful. If you've drawn this card at a time you're feeling lonely or disillusioned by love, it is a sign to cultivate love in other areas in order to infuse the arid part of your life with nourishing passion. The more love and joy you can feel in pursuits and aspects, the more this energy will flow into the areas that you feel are lacking. The maiden contemplates the beauty of her life. Wow. Again, looking back over her life. Her white dress denotes purity and simplicity. Its hem is dipped in violet, which confers spiritual enlightenment. She senses the sweet energy of love and optimism bubbling up and blooming. The green hues of spring and newness form a halo of light around her. She is growing. I love it. So definitely there is this nudge here of looking over your life and realizing that wherever you feel things are lacking in your life, a lot of it has to do being rooted here and not living your dream, not stepping forward, feeling stagnant and trapped. You know, like the dream catcher caught your dream and it didn't allow it to go anywhere. But it's being released now, and your dream is being allowed to transform, and it will transform other areas of your life too. And I really like that. We're also going to pull here from the Wild Mystic Oracle. Let's see what else they have here for you. What other guidance? So what else for pile 3? Okay. Those are the 2 right there. I like it. And your first one here is victory. Yay. I like that. So we're going to put that right here. And because that's right next to the fear of failing, right? So how perfect is that? And I believe, is that a kangaroo? Let's see what that is here. Okay. So this is the boar, B-O-A-R, and it's victory. This card represents victory and success. Much of the mythology surrounding the importance of the boar comes from the Celts. The boar is a fierce creature associated with success in battle, power, victory, and fruitfulness. So the boar card tells us that a great triumph or achievement is imminent and that a period of trial is reaching its end. How perfect. It is a card for realizing potential and accomplishing goals. It encourages empowerment and growth. So the boar tells us that we are on the right track, and this pathway will lead to riches, fulfillment, and greatness. If you read this card alongside other cards in a spread, it empowers those cards with its optimism and positivity. So we'll see, because this will actually add into this for you. Boars are great foragers and adaptive and versatile with their diet. So the boar card may also reference the ability to make something out of nothing and gain success in places often overlooked by others. I like it. And the shadow energy of this, it says, as well as being considered a creature of power and victory, the boar was heavily associated with battle and war by the Celtic people. So the boar card may indicate a conflict standing in the way of your success or an obstacle to be overcome. We already know that, looking back, the obstacles, these barriers, those fears from the past are what you are overcoming. So I like it. And then you have balance coming in. Beautiful dolphins. So we'll put that over here. And let's see what that brings in here. Of course, we got the Libra energy that is going on. So this card represents balance and equilibrium. Myths concerning dolphins can be found in cultures around the world where sailing is or was a dominant trade. In heraldry, two dolphins swimming in the same direction is a symbol of balance and stability. And as mammals who breathe air yet live in the suffocating sea, dolphins require a balance between air and water in order to survive. Balance between mind and heart, right? The dolphin card urges balances between different aspects of the self. It is stability in the face of a storm and calming the tempest within to come to a better understanding. It is a hectic lifestyle that needs reevaluation or stressors that need to be addressed, right? Those fears. This card may also be asking you to question if your mind, your body, and spirit are in balance, or if upheaval might be necessary to achieve equilibrium in the future. Of course, as we said, this card can also represent those born under the Western zodiac sign of Libra. The shadow side of this is that the shadow of the dolphin card is an imbalance to excess. This could indicate an obsession, an addiction, or unhealthy fixation that is throwing you out of balance. This imbalance may also be affecting those around you, and it might be necessary to reconnect with those who can help or ground yourself in reality. Yeah, so there is definitely this balance, this equilibrium that's coming in. This has made you out of balance in the past where you've been so afraid to leap in doing things because of the past or the punishment, or you saw people get talked about or whatever it may have been when they tried to do something, didn't succeed. It made you have this out of balance perspective of, I can't do and jump towards something unless I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I'm going to be successful. So I love this balancing energy that's coming in here. We're also going to pull cards here from the Book of the Dead Tarot, the Las Muertas. And even though there's skulls and everything on here, it's about honoring and connecting to those who have passed. And of course, connecting to the spirit world. So we're going to see what other advice or information they have for you, pile 3, in regards to this. All right, they do want those. What else? And that one. What else? And that one right here. How many do we have here? That one was jumping out too. Okay, and they do want that one there. All right. So let me just get these scooched out. And we'll start with this one right here. And you do have the 4 of Cups. So cups are the emotions, and cups, the 4 of Cups is about emotional stability. So I really like that coming in here because the 3 cups are normally in front of someone that are empty, and the 1 Ace of Cups is normally behind us. And it shows that we're bored with trying to achieve the things of the outside world that are supposed to make us feel whole and complete and take away our thirst. And it shows that it still leaves us thirsty. But this new dream, this vision, this opportunity is being offered. It usually has even a hand, the divine hand offering the Ace of Cups from off the card. And so this is this rejuvenation, this passion, this new energy that's coming in for this new venture, this new stepping towards your dream. So it does bring in some great energy around there for you. Yeah. And here's the Lover's card. So I love that because the Lover's card is like the Two of Cups, which is about emotional choice coming in here. The balancing of things too. Every moment is an emotional choice between the fear of losing conditional love and that of unconditional love. It's those three cups of the outside world that don't fulfill us for very long, if at all, and that which does fulfill us, because it's what we're searching after. So this fear of moving forward here is allowing you to see, you're not going to be satisfied with those things that you were told would in the outside world, because they haven't, right? But we will feel this fullness and this wholeness and this overflowingness, and we're not afraid. We get to choose what we feel in each moment. So rather than like that Thomas Edison, rather than what everyone else is saying, like, oh, you failed. It's like, no, I am choosing to feel joy and contentment with these 1,000 things I tried that didn't pan out the way everyone thought they were supposed to. I found 1,000 ways that it didn't work, and I found the one that did because of it. So there is this power in the emotions and how you look at those things. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. One of the fears here, this is the lack card, the feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, left behind by people in the outside world. And, absolutely we have every right to fear depending on people in the outside world, because when people go into fear, they do withdraw their support. They do become very survivalist, right? And but the Five of Pentacles is this transformative energy where you realize that it's not humans that bring you what you need in each moment, but it's the Creator, Mother and Father of all things, Source. Whatever you believe your higher power to be, they are the ones that bring us what we need in each moment. And we move from this place of fearing to this place of trust and with the Creator and the higher realm, because their love for us is not fickle like the outside world. It's unconditional and eternal. They will make sure we have everything we need in each moment. Because right now, you wouldn't be watching this if you haven't had everything you needed in each moment, because you wouldn't be here right now. So we can trust and go, you know what? I've always had everything I've needed, and I will continue to do that, but I'm taking the focus off that it's humans that would bring me what I need, and it's the Creator that would bring me what I need. Because one of the fears we have of stepping forward is if I fail, then I won't have sustenance. I won't have what I need. So it's an important piece here. And you have the Ten of Wands, a very transformational card. This is what this is all about. What beliefs are we asking to be transformed? Well, here's the butterfly. And the wands represents your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. It can represent the burden that we've had of investing all the energy to those three cups of the outside world that did not fulfill us. But it's changing. The 10 is the ending. The Ace of Wands would be the new beginning, the new passion, the new drive. Where are you going to focus your energy? Realizing that those 10 wands, you were focusing your energy on 10 different things in the world, this long list of stuff that we were told has to be done and completed, and you're realizing it's a waste of my energy. I don't need to do all that. I'm finding what my dream is, and I'm super focusing all that energy on that. So instead of 10 things barely moving, going up one space, you're focusing all it on one, and you're jumping up 10 spaces. So there's this wonderful transformation of the energy of where you're investing it all. And it's a beautiful, beautiful change that's coming here. Yeah. And then you have the Devil card here. And don't be afraid of this. The Devil card is our shadow. It's a beautiful part of ourself that allows us to have our beliefs shaken. I mean, really, this is the energy of transforming, of questioning our beliefs, things that we've been told since we were very young, the supposed to be and the should be, the need to be, the have to be, and the must. And there's this wonderful change, this cutting away of old ways of thinking, freeing us from the shackles. These two cards work very well together in that instead of being in a cage, we're busting out, and instead of spending so much energy suppressing our dream, we're using the energy to move towards our dream instead. So I am liking that. And then you have the Temperance card. Card number 14. And the Temperance card does represent the tempering, the going back and forth between two things helps things evolve. I think it's bronze, that, the big alchemy story is between changing bronze into gold, and that it just takes time going back and forth between these two things. And each time it transforms and it transforms and it gets closer and closer to becoming the gold that it was wanting to become. And that's what's happening here with you. The Temperance has represented the patience that you've been waiting for so long for your dream, this vision to start to be able to transform and be able to come into your life. And as you really reflect, like I said, the role we're looking back on your life and seeing what has kept you restricted and bound, the fears that have kept you in the cage, even though you notice the cage door is open, it's like, I feel safer being in here because I'd rather stick with the devil I do know in the cage than go out into the world and risk. But as you realize you get to choose what anything means or feels or where you want to invest your energy, you really are stepping back into this power, knowing that you are protected, that you are going to have everything you need in each moment because of this love, right? So power of choice, really, I feel like with that Three of Cups especially, you're becoming so unimpressed with what has unfolded with all this energy that you've invested in your life, that you're ready to revisit what your true dream is. And when the ugly feeling of not being our true selves, living our true dream, outweighs the fears of failure or what everyone else is going to think, that's when you make this leap and this change. The balancing is happening, and it's going in the other direction, which I love for you. So this is what is going to be happening here. I love these beliefs about limitation and these beliefs about failing and what it would mean and what failure actually means. And, this definitely transformation of beliefs is so important here. That's just going to allow you to leap forward. Like I said, you're not investing all this energy in protecting yourself from all these fears. You're allowing it to jump board and spring you forward towards your dream. So like it. All right, pile 3, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, a couple things you can do. One, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That tells me that you're enjoying the content, and also tells YouTube that you are enjoying the content, and it will also share the videos with other people as well. The second thing you can do also is click that subscribe button. It gives you access to the notification bell, and when you go in there, there's an option for all, which if you select, two things happen. One, you'll be notified immediately when new videos are posted. And two, you'll also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. And also, it helps spread the Zen love and helps my channel grow, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy happy about my channel, it wants to automatically share the videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful for that. And these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful pile 3, as you go through this wonderful transformation, jumping and leaping towards your dream, please know every second of every day of your life that you, yes, you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So you have an amazing adventure. I'm sure we'll be talking very soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.